Today I'm going to show you that how you can print the reverse of an array. Here you are going to learn how to print the reverse of an array, without, no, first of all I'll tell you how with using extra space. Okay, that would be easier for you with using extra space. So let me first of all snooze the inline suggestions command. Let's move inline suggestions for 60 minutes. Now here I go. First of all, hashtag include IO stream, which is very necessary to be included. The header part using namespace std. This is the format, basically what I am writing right now. It's the format for the C++ programming language. This tells that cout is a word which exists. If suppose in the program I uses cout, so here it will tell that cout is a word which exists in the programming library, and this one tells that what is the function of the cout. Then I'm going to do int main. Now I'm going to, first of all, whatever the input is going to be given, it is going to be taken by the user. Okay, so int n cout, enter the number, it is going to ask from the user. Then I'm going to write cin for taking the number. Now I'm going to create an array. For that I'm going to write int array, and it will be of n element. Okay, or you can write, instead of n, otherwise let it be int array n. And how it is going to take, like, see, for int I equals to 0. Wait, I want to try one thing, that if I do not declare this n, so will this work? No, you need to declare it. Int array n for int I equals to 0. Like, for declaring the array there are three ways. One is that if you declare like this, suppose you do not write n or anything, then you are not telling basically beforehand that how much space, as it is statically allocated memory, means means like the memory is allocated during the compile time only. So when I'm writing n, so that is fixing the memory. And suppose if I'm not entering anything, then I have to write in this manner, like, say, 3, 4, 5. Now it won't show error. It means that I have created the array for the three elements. And suppose I have written, I have removed this 3, 4, 5, or suppose I just wrote 23. Okay, I've created for 23 elements, and I have declared for the only first three. So what will happen for the rest of the values, the value which is going to be printed will be 0. I want to show you. If you want, I can show you. Like, see, let me just comment out these things, then I'm going to show you. I greater than, I'm going to write, it's better when you declare, it's better that you take out the size also. Int n equals to size of array divided by size of int. Okay, so n I plus plus. Now I'm going to cout array. Okay, I'm going to now cout the array of the ith element. Now you're going to see, and some spaces are also very necessary. to be printed. Now you just see, wait, return 0. It's very important to return some integer value. Now I'm running the code. See what I told, that once you have declared the way I have declared only the three values, once you have declared these three values, it simply means that the rest of the elements of the array will be 0. And suppose if you would have not declared anything, if you would have, like, what I mean is, like, you have only declared that it is having, suppose it is the 23 size array, and I'm not declaring it over here, that this in starting element is this. Now you print it and see what the value is going to come. Any garbage value is assigned over here, means just the garbage value. You do not know that whether it is going to be 0 or there is some sequence which is followed over here. It's like any value is getting generated. And now, so this is the how the thing work. Okay, until let me explain you something more. That's how it, the first way I have declared, decided, second, and the third way is that you either give, like, you declare it properly all 23 elements, or you take it from the user. It depends upon you. Okay, so here what I did, that's why I'm taking n. Okay, let me first of all remove it from the comment out part. Now it will be true. See, so here what I'm trying to do, that I'm taking n from the user, like how many elements do the user want to enter in the array, and the user, so this is the size of the array. And suppose if I would have not declared also, like size of it, or it's better to declare it, like the user will be, suppose user entered 3, so it would be aware that okay, 9 by 4, like this the things will work. Let it be. Okay, so see out array of I. I don't have to see out array of I have to see. Okay, here I have to take the input from the user, so I'm going to do C in array of I, array of I. And what is showing, okay, while taking, why do we need to print this piece? So I will take the input from the user. Suppose user enter 4, so it will show 16 by 4. It means 4 elements. Okay, this is correct. Now after entering the array, I am creating a reverse array, like int. Suppose I have created one more array, copy array, and it will be of same size, right? The size which is for the first array, I'm just creating the copy so that the elements could be stored in it, and after getting the elements stored in the reverse order, I can assign the value again. So int copy array n of the same size, and what I'll do, I'll apply the for loop for int I equals to, I'll start from 0, I greater than n, and I plus plus. It would be in the same manner. Now what I have to do, that I'm creating copy array, right? Int copy array ith element means 0th element, first element, second element. It would be equals to the, I want the array element from the last, right? So it will be equals to copy of array element, it will be equal to array of, I'm going to solve this question, like for the reversing array also. I'm going to give you the two tricks. Wait, right now it's right inside my mind. Suppose there would be many students who would be able to relate the logic, like how n minus I minus 1, like suppose I want the element of array 0, copy array 0th element. Okay, and for the 0th element I have to store the last element of the array. So for that particular thing, I have to apply the logic. So suppose I took the last element n from the array, and n minus I, minus 1 will be always there because we want the less element. if it starts from 0, it go and user entered 5, it goes till 4. So n minus 1 would be always be existing. And so one thing more we have to apply over here, that we have to minus I, because see, when the zeroth element needs to be filled of the copy array, so in that case what will happen, that n minus I minus 1 if I do, then 5 minus 1 4 minus ith element 0 4. So after calculation it will come 4. So in the array of zeroth element, it would be a copy array of zeroth element, it would be array of fourth element would be get stored over there. Now moving towards the second element for the copy array, now the index moved to 1, and the copy array and in the array part it will be n minus I minus 1. So it will be in this manner, 5 minus 1, n minus 1 we are taking, we have assumed that okay, if the zeroth element, we want fourth element for the copy array. So zeroth and fourth, we have this common relation which is n minus 1. So for the shifting for the first one, it's n minus I minus 1 when I'm doing. So it is 5 minus 0 minus 1. In the similar manner, now the index moved to 1, 5 minus 1 minus 1, it will give the third element. So we wanted the third element only for the second part. For the second one, if I'm creating for 5, I want the third element only. So the third element gets stored. So here the logic is there about n minus I minus 1. I hope this thing would have been clear to you right now. But there would be many students like me. I'm also a student. So there would be many students who won't be able to apply this logic, that n minus I minus 1 is the logic which needs to be applied. So in that case, what can be done, like see, but okay, we can't apply that logic. If I'm writing it n, so it will store in the copy array also for the nth element only. No, you have to apply this logic. You need to apply this logic. And you, when you are applying the for loop, then you have to go till n by 2 element. Why I'm saying you to go to n by 2 element, because after suppose, like for showing you, just for showing you, I'm doing that, I'm going till, okay, I'm going till n, okay, and I plus plus copy array of I equals to array of n minus I minus 1, okay, it will be equals to this. Now I have to move the element which is stored in the copy array. I'm creating a duplicate array of the free, so that the value gets stored over there. Now I'm going to write for int I equals to 0, I greater than, suppose it goes till n, I plus plus, okay. So what will happen right now is, I'm going to store the copy array value, copy array, okay. I'm going to store the copy array of ith value equals to array of I. Oh sorry, I'm so sorry. Here what you are equating, that's also important. Suppose I'm equating array of I equals to copy array of I, okay. Now I'm going to print for int I equals to 0, I greater than n I plus plus. So in that case, what will happen, that I'm going to print the copy array ith value. Let's, what copy array you need to see out. Oh, so sorry. I'm so sorry. Here you are going to see out array of ith value. Let's run this code. What is the error? Int n previously declared, here int n. Okay, I have declared it here also, and now I'm declaring it over here also. So what I should do, I should just write int n. Now what you need to do, just change it. Okay, here you just need to change m. Now run the code, enter the number. Suppose I entered 4 or 5. I'm entering 12, 23, 56, 78 and 12. Not 12 and 3. Okay, I just need to print some space over here. Now run this code. Enter the number. This time I'm entering 4, 12, 23, 56, 87. 87, 56, 23, 12. You can see now that the array has got reversed, but I know I'm making the video, I should be very clear, but one thing is striking me also over here, like as I've seen the code as it was discussed in the class, but here when it is I equals to 0, I greater than m, I plus plus, it is happening in this manner. Array of I equals to copy array of I, this one is okay. For the assigning this value, suppose after 0, 1, 2, now the element moved to third. Don't you think that we should assign? Oh no, this is correct. This is correct. If I would have done the same thing in one loop, like here I have created one extra space, and when I have created extra space, I want every element. This is so true. So I hope see what confusion I had was that the elements would have getting repeated, but it would be in without using extra space. Here we have used the extra space, which is the copy array, and when I have used this extra space, it simply means that copy array of I equals to array of n minus I minus 1, array of I equals to copy array of I. In this manner I have used. Here I've created the extra array, so every element needs to be occupied, every space for the element needs to be occupied. Let's run the code once again, this time for suppose 7th element. Enter the 7, like 2, I'm entering 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, exactly the reverse it gave. So this was all for today. Here I have taught you, means I have tried to share with you while learning with myself that how you could reverse the array any given array without with using extra space. In the next class, I'm going to show you that how you can reverse the array without using extra space. And let me remind you one more thing, that when you're doing coding, it's very important to dry run the things. If you think that without that dry running the things would become clear to you, it won't, my dear. Because for me, as I'm also a student, if I would have just waited for the tutorials and just would have seen that how the teachers are taking doing the steps and all, it's very important to notice the steps, but it's very important too that you have to dry run the things. When you dry run, it becomes the it becomes clear how an array is created, how the spaces are generated. Everything would get be clear to you. So this was all for today. Thank you, and keep learning, keep shining. All power is within you.